All right, hey everybody, we're back with another news feed segment here for you. First one, starting us off, comes from Car Scoops. Remember, if you want to find any of these articles, just type in the name of the person who wrote it in Google and then type in a couple of these keywords right here. These are keywords, and this is how Google works and how they find them. So if you type in Car Scoops, new vehicle, swells, Stellantis, it's going to pop this article up for you. Also, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button down below, and there is some great stuff in the description next to the title if you want to click that little down arrow. Moving on, here we go. So, kicking us off. New vehicle inventory swells with Stellantis drowning in unsold cars. You see this stuff all over the internet. Everybody's throwing, oh my God, Ram's going to go away. Stellantis is failing. Oh my God, Jeep's done. They're sunk. They can't sell a car. It's all headlines and BS. It's all a good thing. Okay, we're going to talk about this real quick. All inventory. So we're going to move through it real fast. Jeep and Ram has at least twice the average industry average of inventory at the start of May. We knew that. We always do. They always do. Toyota has the lowest inventory of any automaker with 30 days worth of supply. They always do. Okay. Inventories of companies including Mitsubishi and Mini increased last month. Who cares? Okay, this is normal. This is not anything new. Okay, they tell you right here, an analyst from Cox Automotive reveals that average day supply of new vehicles in the U.S. increased from 74 days to 76 days at the start of May. This means there's roughly 2.84 million vehicles in inventory across the country. What days of inventory means is that if a manufacturer stops building a vehicle or stops making vehicles, how many days until they sell out of all the supply that's available at dealership lots? That's what it means, okay? And it's a metric that they use to determine where a vehicle stands at. But there's so much more to that. Okay, here's the chart right here. Now, the things you got to understand is that the reason Toyota only has 30 days isn't because Toyota's selling more vehicles. It's because they don't make that many vehicles. They prefer to keep lower amount of inventory. Why let the customer choose? Why have all these cars on a lot? They don't need to see that. They can't order from us anyway. Let them just drive this one here so they can. You let them have 5 to pick from. They don't need a bunch of colors. They're Americans. They don't have to have this stuff. Kind of the attitude at Toyota, Lexus, Honda. That's how they operate. They're like, no, we're not making more vehicles than we have to. If you want it, buy it in allocation. You can wait a month for it. It's the way they work. American manufacturers, like you got GMC over here, Chevy, Ford, their attitude is, no, we're going to stockpile the lots, put options out there for customers to choose from. That's how this world is built, and that's the way they like it. And they don't list Ram on here, but Ram would probably fall under Chrysler or Dodge somewhere, I'm guessing. I don't know why Ram isn't on here. It is a separate company, but apparently you can see the list here of charts. What does this mean for us as consumers? One thing means one thing and one thing only. The day supply of a vehicle is crucial to us getting good deals. There's a reason that it's harder to negotiate at Toyota. Why? Because they only have 30-day supply. These vehicles don't sit there long. If a vehicle is on a dealer lot for more than 30 days, that dealer has to pay floor plan interest on each vehicle. Okay, massive amounts of interest, sometimes up to 9 and 10 and 11% of interest on the price of that vehicle every month that it sits there. If a vehicle is on a lot for 90 days, that means that there's 2 full months of interest they've had to pay. It's ridiculous amounts of money. When you get into like here 140, 130 days, 100 days, you start getting at 100-day mark, these dealerships will deal big time on that vehicle. They want them gone. So day of supply is a vitally important metric for us as the consumers looking to buy and get better deals on our vehicles. That's the beauty of it. So let the internet talk about how the sky is falling and the world's on fire and these companies are going out and they can't sell something. Use it to your advantage. If you're looking for one of these vehicles, to find out what the day supply is on the particular vehicles you're looking at, because it gives you tremendous negotiation power. Moving on from there. So here we go. I try to do these quick. I try. Torque news. The all-new Subaru 25 Forester has arrived. Here's the details on it real quick. Yes, you can now. They got a new configurator, so you can order it. So you can go on there and right here. See, new configurator tool from Subaru. Allows you to build your specs and see what a trim is and what's best for you. Key takeaways, the new 25 Forester. There is no 25 Forester Wilderness available yet, so that one is not here yet. But all the other ones we have, and what they got right here. So the base Forester increased by $2,900. Premium went up $2,000. The Sport went up $2,930. Limited went up $2,320. And the Touring went up $2,900. So you're going to pay more money for it. They do have some advantages here. Forester had sleek stylish exterior with a refined, quieter interior. So it's a refresh model. Several functional aerodynamic improvements enhance the Forester's performance and stability. An air outlet in the trailing edge of the front wheel opening allows air to exit from the wheel more freely, contributing to reduced lift on the front tires, improving driver stability. Very cool. You're getting the 6th gen offers more advanced features and improved ride quality without sacrificing handling and capability. You're getting the newest version of the EyeSight system. You're also getting the foot-activated rear gate. First time you're getting the Starlink 11.6 multimedia center. Looks like engine-wise you're dropping down 2 horsepower, but you're gaining 2 foot-pounds of torque. So some changes are happening here. The new 25 Forester, it is available. You can dive in, read about it. It's out there now, and you can look it up. Moving on from there. And this one cracks me. This doesn't crack me up. It upsets me tremendously. Okay. Vermont. Okay, Vermont becomes the first state to enact law requiring oil companies to pay for pay damages from climate change. No, Vermont is not making big oil change or pay for damage from climate change. They're making us pay. Big oil is the middleman. Everything political that is done is a money grab. This is no different. And the oil companies will not pay this. We pay this. This is paid by us. They're going to go on to tell you blah, 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 and how they just signed a bill. Big oil alone will likely will be grueling legal fight for them. Maryland, Massachusetts, New York, California have all proposed similar bills this year, but none of it yet exceeded in passing their state legislation except for Vermont. What this is, they want to try to charge oil companies they want to tax them for climate change. Do you think big oil is going to pay that out of their pocket? No, they're going to increase the prices of oil. Who pays for oil? Who buys the oil? We do. Who is the one that is going to pay for this? Us. Don't think for a second that Vermont and Massachusetts and New York and don't think they don't know that. This is a tax on us on top of all other gas taxes. This is another tax that we will have to pay, and they are using big oil as the middleman to collect it from us. As my grandpa would say, this is peeing down your back and telling you it's raining, but the only one standing in a pile of urine when it's over is us, the customer. It's disgusting. This is horrible. I gotta hate politicians. I hate everything about them, and that's what this is. So read into it more wisely than what this stupid headline says. Moving on from there, right here. 10 most affordable pickup trucks with the most range per tank of gas. This was an interesting list. Downside to this list, they don't list the gas tank size on most of them. How are we I mean, seriously, give us the size of the tank. If you're going to tell us what the range is, then you're going to tell us here what the MPGs are for city, highway, and combined, and the max. How about telling us the size of the gas tank? They don't. Anyway, let's zip through the list very, very quickly. So range-wise, on a full tank of gas for this on a Santa Cruz, you're looking at 407 miles. There's the details right here if you want to read them. On a Ford Ranger, 414 miles is what you're getting. There's your details right there if you want to pause it and read them. On a 24 Tacoma, there's your range, 419. There's the details there for you. And this one I find interesting. Number 7, 428 for the GMC Canyon. Here's the details on it, but remember that. Remember this. 428 on a 24 Canyon. Okay, all right, cool. Moving on from there. Maverick comes in at 29. Here's the specs on that. Frontier comes in at 441. Here's the specs on that. Okay, Colorado comes in at 471. Did we not just say that the Canyon was 428? It's the same truck, same motor, same exact truck. This one comes in at 428, and the Colorado comes in at 471. Figure it out. They don't tell us anything about specs on the gas tank, so, well, this one they do. It's got a standard 21.4. Did they say anything on that one? Right here, 21.4. Figure that one out. All right, moving on from there. So we know the Colorado comes in at 471. For some reason, the Sierra, the GMC Sierra, 600-mile range. Fantastic. We knew that already. We expect that. The 1500 Silverado, 624. Those are, you know, same truck. Again, same truck. But anyway, and then we know that number 1 is always the F-150. Why? Because it has a 36-gallon fuel tank. 36-gallon fuel tank is a beautiful thing. I've owned 11 F-150s. Every one has had the 36-gallon tank. I wouldn't buy it any other way. It sucks when you go fill up and you learn very quickly to avoid any gas station that is going to cut your credit card at the pump, pay at the pump purchase off at like say 50 or 75 bucks or even $100, don't ever go to those gas stations, because you have to just cancel it, turn it off, and then put your card in and do it again to fill the tank. It's just a lot of gas, but which is why I usually go like truck stops and stuff that don't have those issues. But the 36-gallon tank is amazing, because most people can fill it once and be done for a whole month and never have to go to a gas station. Love how F-150 does that. So there you go. There's that list. Next one, the one we were mainly talking about today. Porsche learned the worst lesson from Tesla, and it sucks. Porsche did not learn this from Tesla. This has been being done since before even Tesla was around. Okay, Ram's been doing it. Chevy does it. GMC does it. All of these guys do it. But Porsche took it to a huge new level. This is pay by color. Okay, so if you want to buy a new Porsche and you're going to buy it, if you want to pick anything from their shades category, there's no free color. It is a fee for the cost of the color of the paint based on the color. $840 for any of these colors for Porsche. If you want the Dreams category of paint colors, you're paying $1,500. The Legends, $2,980 for these three colors. And if you want it to be a custom paint job of your choice that you will build on your calculator here, it will cost you anywhere between $14,000 and $31,000 for that paint choice. Ridiculously stupid, but I did go ahead and pull up and show you here. So if we go to Ram, here's Ram 1500 2024 2025 Ram 1500. The only color that is free is white and red. Everything else is a different color. This color is $245. This one is $800. That's expensive, pain in the butt. But Ram's been doing this forever. Ford does not do this on their F-150. See, no extra fees for any of their colors. We go over to Chevy. Chevy has one. They got all these colors as free. They do kick in this Glacier Blue Metallic is $300. If we take this, I already had it up earlier. See if I can just go back to it. But I had up GMC. Can I just go back to it? Right here. So we go to GMC and we pick this one, get that out of my way, and we go here, and then we go next to exterior. Here, GMC white. This is your only free color in a GMC Sierra. Okay, everything else is 400, 500, 500, 500. This one here is 650 if you want this color. So it is nothing new. We also know that now Toyota does not charge you for colors. That's great, because they charge you so much money otherwise. But they do not charge you for colors. Frontier, Nissan does not charge you for colors. So those are great things. Now, does this benefit us and hurt us? Yeah, it sucks that we got to deal with this. But again, be proactive. Use this. Okay, people see us and go, $800 extra for this. I'm not going to pay that. Well, you can't negotiate. It's part of the MSRP, but you can negotiate it and use it as a pissed off tactic. Understand this. So what happens? Here you are, you walk in a Ram dealer and you're ready to buy this truck, and you're hemming and hawing and acting like you're not sure, trying to get the deal lower. You say, let me see that window sticker again. You look at, hey, why is this $795 to paint this truck? Why am I paying $795 for this paint color? That's stupid. I'm not paying it. There should be no reason to have to pay. They got to paint it anyway. Why would I pay for that? Are you guys putting this fee in here? Is this fake? Why would they do this? I can't imagine it. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I am ready to just leave Ram. I'm going to go to a different truck manufacturer. This whole deal stinks. I'm getting rubbed the wrong way. I don't feel good about this. I think I'm going to have to go. And they stop you and go, hold on. Let me show you. Look, Ram on their website is only it's $245 for any other colors, but you pick the premium color. You want the best. I should never have to pay for paint. It costs them a nickel to put the different color in there. There's no I'm not paying this. This is stupid, and I want that color. There's no reason that it should be this way. And you can negotiate. Okay, you can use it as a fact that you are not happy with your purchase experience and you are fed up, and that dealership will do whatever it can to reel you back in. So yes, it sucks. But we as what's the word I'm looking for? Not chameleons, but opportunists, okay? Kind of like a coyote, adaptability that we have. Turn this into a positive for you and use it as part of your negotiation skills. But this paint by color, nothing new. It's always been around, and it's just getting worse and worse. But Porsche took it to a whole new ridiculous level. So, all right, hope you enjoyed this news feed. We'll be back with more stuff for you real soon. And as always, thanks for watching.